Hello students, today we will discuss about the tree basics under the subject data structures. So students, this is the natural view of any tree which we see around us, right? With the roots down and the trees and the leaves and the branches up. This is how a data structures tree looks like. So the roots are on the top, and we have the nodes, we have the branches, and the leaves are seen. Tree is a non-linear hierarchical data structure consisting of nodes with a parent-child relationship. So to give you an idea, this is how a tree looks like. We have the root node on top. We have two children here, 7 and 5. We have three children, 7 has three children, 2, 10 and 6, and so on. So basically in a tree, there is no hard and fast rule about the number of children. I'm talking about a general tree here. Having said that, let us see some of the tree terminologies which we use in our day-to-day lives. First, we have root. So here we can see the root node A. And how to identify a root? A root will not have any parent nodes. A root might have any number of children. Then we come to a node. A node is a main component of a tree containing data and address bars. So every thing, like every data which we see here, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of them are actually nodes. Now each and every node of a tree is connected to many children or many parents, right? So how do we really connect? We have multiple address parts there. That's why the definition says that main component of a tree containing data and address parts. Next we have siblings. The nodes which share the same parent are called siblings. For example, in this particular case, C and D share the same parent A and can be called as siblings. We have the internal nodes. The node with at least one child is called an internal node. So here A, B, C, then F, all of them are internal nodes. What we cannot call as internal nodes, which don't have any children, like E, like G, like H, D, etc. Those nodes without a children are called external nodes or leaf nodes. So what are the leaf nodes in this particular diagram? They are E, I, J, K, G, H, D. Next we come to parents or ancestors. Parent, grandparent, any ancestor of a node are actually the immediate parent or the grandparent, okay, etc. Like for example, if I say that who are the ancestors of J, you will say we have F, we have B, we have A, etc. Next we come to child or descendant of a node. Child, grandchild, grand-grandchild, etc. Like A has the descendants B, F, J, etc. Next we come to depth of a node. The depth of a node are the number of, actually it is the number of edges from the root. For example, I am talking about depth of B here. How many number of edges connect B to A? That is a root node, it is 1. So depth of B is 1. What is depth of E? It is 1 plus 1, that is 2. What is the depth of K? That is 3, because 3 edges connect K to A. That is the root node. Now talking about the height or depth of a tree. So in both the cases which we have discussed just now, we were talking about depth of a node or height of a node. Okay. For example, height of a node. That is the longest path to a leaf. So from A, what is the longest path to a leaf? You can say that from A we can reach a leaf node D where the path is 1. No, we are talking about the longest path to a leaf. So if we are talking about the longest path, then we come to, first we come to B, then we come to F, then we come to K. So number of edges or longest path will be 3. Talking about B, longest path is 2. Talking about E, what is that longest path? That is 0, because E itself is a leaf node. Now, in both of these cases, we were talking about depth and height of a node. Now, if we are talking about height or depth of a tree, so it is the maximum height or depth of any node. So in this particular case, if we see in this tree, which is if we see the diagram, the depth of the depth of a tree can be said as the maximum depth, that is 3. Again, the height of this particular tree will be the maximum height here, that is 3. Now talking about the links or edges. Links or edges are pointers to another node. Link connects two nodes. One node may have 1, 2 or more links. Now in this particular diagram, the line drawn from one node to the other is called a link. So what is the like A to B? It is connected by this link. Now talking about a path. A path from node N1 to Nk is defined as the sequence of nodes, that is N1, N2, N3, Nk, such that Ni is the parent of Ni plus 1. So it is very simple, it just looks complicated here. If I want to find out a path from A to K, I'll go from A to B, from B to F, from F to K. So it will be like A, B, F, K. If I ask about the path length, it is the number of successive edges from the source to the destination node. So from the source node A to the destination node, how many successive edges did we cross? 3. So what is the path length? It is 3. Next we come to degree of a node. The number of children of a node is called the degree of a node. So what is the degree of a tree? It is a number of nodes. What is the degree of a leaf node? The degree of a leaf node is 0 because it does not have any children. What is a subtree? A subtree is consisting of a node and its descendant. So in the diagram now, you can see a triangle. It contains a subtree CGH, where C is the root node, G is the left child, H is the right child. Talking about the non-terminal nodes, they are the nodes having minimum 1 child. Now rank of a tree, okay, basically if we talk about the hierarchy, okay, we can just draw this particular level is called level 0. This particular level is called level 1, okay, and so on. So what is the level? Rank of tree hierarchy. Root node A is at level 0, B, C, D all are at level 1, E, F, G, H are at level 2 and so on. Now talking about climbing a tree. If we are talking about climbing a tree, it means moving up from the leaf to the node. So if we are climbing this tree, we are basically going from the leaf node towards the root node. So I can travel from K to A, I can go from K to F, F to B, B to A and call it as climbing a tree. Next we talk about descending the tree, means moving down from the root to the leaves. So if I travel from A to G, I travel from A to C, C to G and I can call it as descending a tree or climbing down a tree. Next we are talking about a forest. A forest is a set of disjoint trees. So if the root node A is removed, we have a forest with 2 trees. Think about A being removed from here. We have 2 trees here, 1 tree and 2 tree. Okay, this is not there. So they are a set of disjoint trees. What is the meaning of disjoint trees? They don't have anything in common. I hope the concepts are clear. Thank you, students.